Hey guys, what's up? It's Finch here, and we're going to be bringing you guys the first game for the Smogon Snake Draft. We're going to be Charmflash against Atomicllamas for SSRU. Looks like Atomicllama is on the Bakers, whereas Charmflash is on the Mambas. The Bakers, also known as the Nagas, by the way, it's just a team name because the avatar that I like to call them. But anyway, RU is one of my favorite tiers right now, so I'm really glad to see it as the first game. Looks like Llamas is using a bit of a bulky offensive team. It has a nice balanced backbone to it, though, with Bronzong and Melodic, but also some really nice offensive options in the physical end, such as Lycanroc, Passimian, and Golurk. Both players have basically tier staple Rotom Mo, and Charmflash also has Slowbro, which we see very often as well, but he has some nice fillers himself, also bringing Golurk, but also Togedemaru, Druddigon, which is always cool to see, and Porygon 2. It's going to be interesting to see what the Druddigon does, but anyway, I'm 2 or 3 turns behind because they were supposed to start at 4:30, but it's now 4:07, and they're already like 3 or 4 turns into the game, so right at the bat, Lycanroc leads off for Llamas, but gets scared up at a prospect of Leaf Storm from Rotom, and that Leaf Storm lands on Atomicllamas Rotom for 32%, and then Llamas doubles into the Golurk on the Volt Switch, and perhaps trying to bait a Leaf Storm now, goes into the Bronzong, so he could successfully potentially get up Rocks or a Toxic here, depending on what he wants to go for. Charmflash is not going to be any shenanigans. He's going to go for the Volt Switch there and bring in the Golurk on the Bronzong, which is a smart play. It doesn't really look like there's a great switch in the Poltergeist besides Melodic on Llama's team, and he brings in Melodic. However, it is a choice banded Golurk. It's going to do 65% with that, and now you got to wonder, okay, if that's choice banded, then it's probably Rock's Druddigon. That is not ideal for Llamas, as every time this Golurk comes in, a Poltergeist is going to get a kill. And it comes in every single time Bronzong comes in, basically. Passimian's going to come in here and try to get a knockoff off, and there's no Dark Resist on Charmflash's team. However, I'd imagine that Slowbro could be of the Colbur Berry variation, or even itemless for Poltergeist, although with Porygon 2, I think that might be a bit less likely. It could also be a Druddigon that Stealth Rock Rocky Helmet, and it could easily switch in to take Stealth Rock plus a knockoff and honestly do a lot of damage in return with Rocky Helmet, or even Rough Skin, although I don't think that's as common this generation, so we'll have to wait and see what it goes for. But, yeah. Anyway, another thing that indicates there before is that if the Poltergeist went before Scald for Melodic, or Recall for Melodic, whatever Melodic may have went for, that means that it's probably going to be a very fast choice banded Golurk. And now we do see the Rough Skin Rocky Helmet Druddigon come in as we projected, and that's great for Charmflash. As you see, it did a nice 28% chip to the Passimian, and now he's going to be able to get Stealth Rock up, so it's going to force pressure for the whole game. Looking at this matchup now, I'd say that Charmflash has a pretty sizable advantage due to the fact that the Golurk gets a kill every time it comes in, and the Melodic is now gone, which was a great way of handling not only this Druddigon potentially, but also deterring Iron Head spam and U-turn spam from Togedemaru, and potentially even getting a nice burn off or scouting out what the Slowbro set is. Now, a lot of people have been running Nasty Plot plus 2 attacks or Calm Mind plus 2 attacks, but there's also Assault Vest plus Future Sight, which is fair. Personally, I think Nasty Plot's a bit more common. I like Nasty Plot plus Scald plus Sludge Bomb, but we've seen things like Psyshock. I even saw a 3 attack set with Focus Plus a couple times on the ladder, so Slowbro in general is a really fast any Pokemon metagame right now, I'd say. So it's going to be interesting to see what Charmflash, who's notably one of the more creative outside-the-box thinkers, is going to bring. But anyway, Llama's now on the back foot. He's taking his time to think this through, trying to figure out what to switch into. I'd imagine that he could go to his own Golurk, or could go to the Lycanroc if Stone Edge would take this out, but I'm not sure if that's the case. If he's scared of something like Glare, Rotom is the play. He actually goes Lycanroc on the Stealth Rock. Yep, a very predictable play there from Charmflash, but a good one nonetheless, as Rock's going to be up on both sides, and it looks like the only way to remove him for either side is going to be Defog Rotom, and I don't see either Rotom giving much of an opportunity to defog it. Oh, we're going to see a very bad Stone Edge miss there on a Glare, so that's a very good turn for Charmflash and a very unfortunate turn for Atomicllamas and the Bakers, so it looks like the advantage has just been amplified quite a bit. And then we get a full process on a Dragon Tail doing 40%, and at least Golurk just brought in and might be able to kill this Druddigon, although it's knocked off so he can't Poltergeist, and he goes right back to Lycanroc. I don't agree with that play. Oh, he catches on a Rotom Mo? Okay, the Rotom Mo must have been predicting an Earthquake as it hits everything else, and you couldn't Poltergeist into that. So that's a good play there from Charmflash, and unfortunately Llamas is basically out of Lycanroc now. So yeah, I can just get a 33% off with the Cell Rock, as Leaf Storm is able to take it out from the Rotom, so Very favorable beginning sequence for Charmflash, as he's now up 6-4, and we're going into turn 13. Basimian's going to come in and try and revenge kill this Rotom, but I can't help but think that he's going to switch out, probably to the Slowbro Galar, trying to deter this and keep the Rotom alive to help revenge kill things like Golurk and force momentum. It's actually going to be a quicker Rotom, so it's not a Scarf Basimian, which is interesting. That could mean that it could be a Scarf Golurk, Scarf Rotom C, Scarf Rotom C, as he brings in Golurk. My bad there, guys. But anyway, yeah, so it's probably Scarf Rotom C for Atomicllamas, which makes sense. Also meaning it's likely going to be either a band or some like kind of weird setup Golurk here. I'd imagine it just goes for an Earthquake here, as it would hit an item with Slowbro and hit the Druddigon and the Porygon too. Poltergeist would be a good play for Dixie Rotom C to come in, but I don't see that happening. Druddigon does in fact come in on the Rock Paw. Oh, that's an interesting. Wait a minute. If this is like Rock Paws with no guard and Dynamic Punch, then this could, emphasis on could, win on the spot. But it's in range. This should be in range. This should be in range. This should be in range. Oh, what? Why would he polter? What? Why did he polter? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Are you a moment? Oh boy. You can't help but feel bad, but I don't think this was winning on the spot, to be fair. Earthquake, okay, Earthquake did take that. That's not good. That's not good. Wow. I don't know what to say. Wow, this is a bit unfortunate for Atomicllamas. Definitely clicked the wrong move there, and now Rotom is going to go on revenge kill this with ease. Unfortunate. And Rotom is not even. Why didn't he Rock Pulse? He couldn't Rock Pulse again in the face of the face of the Druddigon clicking Rock Dragon Tail. Damn. Ah man, you can't help but feel that was not ideally handled. Alright, Leaf Storm is going to miss there into the Bronzong. Okay, I think that Porygon 2 would have been able to handle this, but it might have given him a chance to like get like a 2-for-1 type of trade, if that makes sense. I personally would consider Leaf Storming here from Charmflash, but now he goes for the right play. He goes Volt Switch. Okay, good play. And alright, he brings the Porygon 2 here. Let's say take a Toxic on the Teleport. Okay, Golurk comes in now, and it's going to get to do Golurk things, as one would imagine. And speaking of Golurk, unfortunately, the other Golurk that was once in a prime position to potentially sweep is now long gone to that Poltergeist. As Basimian comes in here, and it actually looks really good, but it looks like it's going to be too little, too late. As Charmflash seems to kind of be showboating in the chat, which is unfortunately a bit in line with his character nowadays, but it's fine. He's actually a really good player when he's on task, if that makes sense. As in Charmflash last Snake was probably one of the most, if not the most valuable player. His team won. He was their first round pick, and he did quite well over OU and UU. He also helped in RU, and now he's in RU this Snake after having a rough patch earlier this year. And I think he's clearly a promising player, as it's Colbert plus Psychic, Slowbro, which is a good set for this occasion for sure. All things considered, though, rough showing here for Atomicllamas, and Charmflash will be one of the people that benefits from that with his first win of the season. As the Porygon 2 can just come in, recover up, pivot out with Teleport repeatedly until he gets to Golurk into a winning position. So yeah, it looks as if Golurk is going to emerge victorious here. And when I say Golurk, I mean Charmflash, but it's basically Golurk. Who are we kidding? You got to kill on the opposing Golurk, got to kill on the Milotic. It is going to get a kill on either the Bronzong or the Rotom here, and then the other one will probably just going to let the Bronzong go. Yeah, so it's a third kill there. Rotom can come in and revenge kill it with Leaf Storm shortly, but at that point, Togedemaru wins, Porygon 2 wins, and on top of that, Slowbro Galar wins, so therefore, it's going to be a wrap. Charmflash and the Mambas are going to emerge victorious in the first game of Smogon Snake Draft, which is going to mean that Charmflash is going to advance to 1-0, and Llamas is going to fall to 0-1 as Charmflash says some silly shit in the chat for it being the first win of the season, but hey, good for him and the Mambas. Congratulations to them. Good game, and definitely well played on his behalf, whereas a bit less so from Atomicllamas, unfortunately, clicking the Poltergeist at the wrong time, and that's a wrap. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. Definitely let me know your thoughts on this game and the RU tier, really interesting tier, and if you guys are looking for some help or trying to improve your game, check out Jamvaz's book. The link will be in the description, and if you guys want more tournament content, be sure to like and comment so. And again, guys, only 50 to 60% of you guys are subscribed. So if you guys are in that other 40 to 50%, you guys hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot to me. We're getting super close to 5,000. So yeah. All right. That's it. Have a great day, guys. Peace.